Hello there, this is going to be a general love reading for all signs. Today is February 28th, the last day of February. It is a super auspicious day, as we talked about in yesterday's reading, because 7 of the planets have aligned and Mercury was the last to join them. Mercury being the planet of communication. So if you have time, you should meditate. You should really try to focus and envision exactly what it is that you want. It's a great time to, put your manifestations out there to try to work with this extremely magical, auspicious alignment, okay? I think we're gonna start with my Crimson Secrets first, and let's see what we got. Obsession. I'm out of breath, okay? And I was out of breath yesterday's reading too. It's really foggy here in Hawaii, which is, you guys have different kind of weather, air issues. We have fog, which is, the volcanic smoke gets sort of smushed around and pushed all over the place. And even though I'm on Oahu and the active volcanoes are on the Big Island, we still catch hell from it. So I'm kind of asthmatic and I'm just feeling really allergetic and it's probably not even a word. I guess it is a word, allergetic. No, it's not. And so pardon if you hear me sniffling more. I may start sneezing. I'm out of breath because it's just a lot of fog right now. Okay. But anyways, obsession. Someone feels obsessed. Obsession, it's not fatal attraction. It's not Joe from you kind of an obsession. This is giving, it does kind of give every breath you take kind of a vibe, right? I'll be watching you. The bottom of the deck is free spirit. And with free spirit energy, it's that kind of an energy where you can't tie them down. They're sort of like a butterfly, kind of an energy. Someone's very free-spirited in that way. They cannot be tied down, or they're hard to get a hold of, and it's energetic. And that would cause someone to be obsessed. It's like being obsessed with something you can't have. You know what I mean? Because a butterfly in nature, try and go and catch one. The butterfly will never let you catch it unless something's wrong with it, right? It's like dying or whatever. But butterflies run, they elude. They don't want to be caught. They can't be caught. The only way to get a butterfly is you have to allow it to come to you. And then the butterfly will, if it's meant to be, if the butterfly feels safe. So in this instance, and in this case, the feminine is coming up as the free spirit. And it's causing a particular masculine, to become obsessed with this idea of this feminine. So travel's involved somehow. This can also mean that there's distance. Someone here could travel a hell of a lot. It's the boom boom sticks. I put it on my TikTok shop if you guys wanted to order these. I love them. This is the ones with all the essential oils like eucalyptus and menthol and peppermint and spearmint. And especially right now with my allergies, it's kind of like a Vic Vapo Rub stick, right? But it's all natural. Oh, I'm telling you, I love them. The pack I got comes with 4 in it. If you're interested, it's on my TikTok shop. Go to TikTok, xi_missy_xi, and you'll see it on the main page, my main page. Click on TikTok shop. There's distance between these two people, but also this again tells me that this particular feminine, she doesn't stay in one place. And that doesn't have to be physically. You could be the kind of bitch you don't ever leave your fucking house. But we're talking about energetically. She's just not the kind of bitch that can just be tied down. She just is not the kind of bitch that's easy. She's hard to get. And when someone's really hard to get, it causes people who really want them to become obsessed with the idea of it. And it's almost it's scientific almost. It's just energy. If the butterfly was all up in the grill of this person, they wouldn't really want it. They'd be annoyed by it. They'd be like, oh, God, get the fuck out of here, butterfly. Like, what do you want? What is it? But when a butterfly doesn't, and you're mesmerized by the butterfly, and you're like, what's that butterfly doing? Where's the butterfly going next? What's that fucking butterfly up to? Do you see what I'm saying? It's that energy, and this feminine comes up very mysterious. She doesn't show her hand. She doesn't say what her next moves are. Nobody knows. They don't know. Oh boy. That's what today's energy with the 7 planets aligning bring. A door of opportunity opens. And it feels like the 7 planets aligning is what opens this fucking door. Now, what the door is going to be, we have yet to see. For some of you, it's money coming in because it's a business career thing. And for some of you, it is love. And for some of you, it's both. Fucking A. Divine Feminine, bottom of the deck. All right, that's the flower. Flower doesn't dream of the bee. It blossoms and the bee comes. Secret lover. This is the whole thing about this, right? When you are not showing your hand and you're kind of more mysterious and a little bit more elusive, people don't know what the fuck you got going on. Like, who you fucking? Are you with somebody? It's almost like they're obsessively wondering, like, are you with someone? Physically, romantically, sexually. So this person here is definitely thinking about it, and it's an obsession they don't want to have. They don't want to obsessively think about the fact that you could be with someone else sexually. It infuriates the fuck out of them. They don't want that. We're going to use the Pulp Tarot deck that I purchased. This is one of my newest ones. You know how I am. If a deck calls out to me, I feel the need to get it. Most of my decks are gifts, as I received the Cosmic Witch Tarot and Oracle deck from Iris. Love those two. Oh my God, the Two of Cups. What is this? The Hermit. Look at the Hermit. You see how he's like on this cliffside, but he's like coming back down from the mountain? He's not going up it. He's coming back down. So it gives me the feeling like somebody had to go through some shit and go and spiritually experience some things and probably get cracked open and like destroyed and like, you know, I mean, that's tower-like energy. They had to go through some shit to spiritually evolve. Somebody here, this masculine, has been doing some inner work. And whatever it is that he does, it's going to cause him to be in the position to want to pour into your cup. You can see that this masculine here is initiating. And I don't think he's initiated before. Not with you. With a basic bitch, sure, absolutely. Basic bitches are easy to get. They're a dime a dozen. I got a feeling you ain't a bitch that's a dime a dozen. I got a feeling you are different, and you are eccentric, and you are strange and fascinating and magical and just elusive too. Nobody can get you. The 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. Wow, look at this bitch. Whatever you guys are doing, you're manifesting some shit where you're gonna have a bunch of fucking money come in and you're gonna finally be able to breathe financially. That's a big deal because we have been channeling this money coming in for feminines all last year. And what it was is like every time we felt like we made progress forward financially, something would yank us back. And this particular type of an energy makes me feel like finally you're going to be able to, it's a nest egg. Do you know what I'm saying? Like having a savings so that you can just fucking breathe, not living paycheck to paycheck, which is how most of Americans live. The 99%. I think the theory is most people are 2 or 3 paychecks away from being homeless is how they say it. You know what I mean? And that's why even politically it's shocking that people that are not the 1%, they're 99%, they vote against their best interests. This needs to be studied. I don't know what it is, if it's intellect or if it's just illusion or what it is, but it's insanity. To vote against your own self-interest is really self-sabotage. And this is a bitch who's not going to do anything that's against her own self-interest. She's not going to do that. Her thing is I'm going to do what I gotta do. I'm gonna work on this. This is all work. Look, 8 of Pentacles. It's all work. You can see that this masculine is working on something, and you see there's a model there, a muse. But isn't that crazy? Because he ain't fucking painting her. So this feels symbolic of masculines that may have had feminine energy in their life. But whatever they've been working on ain't got shit to do with the bitch that they've been entertaining or engaging with. And that's really fucking a big ass deal. Because why? Because this is the bitch. Not that one. Not that one. What the fuck is this? The world. Look at how strange it looks too. See how that looks like X marks the spot? Look at it. It's about, and world is like, I mean, is this distance physical? Is world travel? World is also a completion of a huge life cycle. Have you crossed something huge off your list finally once and for all? You got to the end of the book, the last page. Now you're going to shut this fucking book. Now it's time for you to open up a new one. Okay, whatever it is that's going to resonate with you for the world card. It does give me the vibe of X marks the spot. 2 souls meeting. Now, can you imagine this? It's like in the existence of people, there are billions of people in the world. And sometimes 2 souls are lucky enough that they actually meet in this lifetime. Against all fucking odds. That's what this feels like. There's a feeling of like only when the planets and the stars align. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it's giving fucking sun and moon eclipse energy. And you know, we're coming into eclipse season in March, which is basically tomorrow. It feels miraculous because it's a lot of this energy of planetary alignment. And I mean, even from the apartment on the beach, I've always felt like it's when the stars and the planets align. And isn't it funny how it's aligning in chaos right now? Wow, the 4 of Cups and the Devil. There's the obsession again. Capricorn energy, but that's obsession. The Devil here, the Hermit was Virgo energy. Look at this, the 4 of Cups. This feminine here, she looks kind of tired. And you can see that there's a masculine sticking his hand in this window. And he looks like he's, I'm going to be a dead ass with you. It doesn't look like he's taking a cup. The vibe I get is he's putting one in there. And it's when she's not looking. Now, is this a masculine or is this a motherfucking universe? You know what? I'm going to put my money on this is divine universal shit because of the fucking 7 planets aligning. This gives me the vibe of something spiritual or divine. Literally hands of fate. Hands of fate. They're going to put a cup there without her knowing. She realizes there's 3 cups there. And she don't like none of those motherfucking cups. Those cups don't thrill her. Those cups are probably empty. There's nothing in those cups for her. She's going to roll over and look and she's going to go, where the fuck did this cup come from? And that's the element of fucking surprise and divine intervention that I think some of you guys are going to be experiencing in March. You want to know what else is divine? This fucking Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. I don't know why I've only just recently tried it a couple days ago. And I'm obsessed with it. I wish it came in little cans, but it don't. That's the only way I can find them at every store I've been to so far. And you know, I've blackballed fucking Target, so I haven't been to Target since the end of January. And today I did not partake in the, well, I did partake in the boycott of today, the February 28th. We're supposed to like not buy from really big corporate, billion-dollar corporations. So instead what I did was I went and got my nails did because the nail shop that I go to is owned by immigrants. and I'm going to support the shit out of them. And then we bought food from a Mexican restaurant because that is owned by immigrants. So that's where I put my motherfucking money. Although I did have to buy from a big billionaire corporation last night and pick it up today, but it wasn't Target. Because we needed stuff. We needed water and toilet paper. Like, what are we going to do with that? Oh, the sun. Oh my God, the sun. Can I tell you a crazy story? Earlier, right before I started recording this, I was sitting there on that couch and I was texting a friend, and I was also texting another friend. And while I was texting one friend, that ceiling fan light just went out. And as I was sitting there, it went out, and I thought, I swear it was flicking on. So I walked around the corner to look at the light switch. Yeah, it's on. So I flipped it off and on, and nope, it's out. The light just went out while I was sitting there texting someone, okay? And then I said, okay, what the fuck, whatever. Walked over here to start recording, get set and ready to record, plug in the ring light, what have you. And then my light that you guys know is in the corner over here that goes off, right? It's on a timer, that went on. And so it was like one light went out and another one went on, almost back to back. And shit don't happen by accident, not to me. And not on a day like today. Oh, I mean, look, I've moved in here in August. And today of all days, that fucking ceiling light bulb goes out while it's on, and I'm sitting underneath it. I mean, we're witches though, we blow light bulbs. So it's like, did I blow it out? I don't know, I wasn't angry. Usually when I'm fucking pissed and angry, I'll blow a light out, but I wasn't angry. Son of a bitch. Now I'm about to get angry. Bend down over here, shit. My regular nail lady, the one who owns the nail shop, wasn't in today, so. Strength. Leo energy. You have Leo energy double right here, look. Twice. You can see that this feminine here, she's very, very, very much so not fucking intimidated by no beast. It gives me the vibe of Anastasia and Christian Grey. She didn't give a fuck. She was super attracted to him. That bitch was weak in the knees, but she also didn't let him intimidate her. And by that simple sheer fact that he didn't intimidate her, she intimidated him. Now the sun card is enlightenment. It could be the truth. Truth is revealed, right? Light bulb moment. Because it's light. It's also the card of healing. It's a card of absolute success. And I will go back to the sheer simple fact that this bitch is sitting pretty like this. Look. Manifest that motherfucking money. Manifest that motherfucking money. We keep feeling the energy of a gift or very generous people. Can I just say this too? We have just felt so behind energetically, like physically, emotionally, mentally. We just felt like we were trying so hard to get ahead in life, and life was just lifing us, and we were just being pulled fucking back. And something shifted a few days ago, right? When Mars went direct. And Mars just went retro in like December. But honey, I've personally all last year just felt like I was walking in quicksand. And no matter what I did, I felt like I just couldn't get ahead. I couldn't get ahead of the pre-orders of packing. I felt like I just, no matter what I did, I wasn't making a dent. I just felt so discouraged. And, I'm behind on readings from the people that had readings from before. And what's the most fucked up part is every single time, you guys know I have the list sitting right here of all of the names of the people that have yet to get their readings. There's a list here. There is actually, I'll tell you exactly how many people are on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 people left on this list. 8 of them. And you're talking from like all the people from before that requested a reading and didn't get one. So if you're one of them, you're one of those 8. And every day I'll look at the list and go down it and be like, I don't feel anything. I feel blocked and I don't do the reading. So we roll over to the next day or when I feel intuitively guided to do it. But, like all of a sudden this week with Mars going direct, I think it was last week, right? It's like I felt so motivated and I felt like it shifted the energy. And I'm not saying now, I'm going to do all the readings at one crack. I still don't feel like I was going to do anybody's one today when I looked at the names. And if you know me, you trust me. because I'm not just going to do it for you because you paid me. I don't operate like that. If you buy a bracelet, if you buy a moon water, if you buy a candle or reading, I swear to fucking God, trust me and trust the process. But also understand that I'm a human being and there's only one of me and I get behind. And a lot of the reason why I'm behind so much on pre-orders is because I took too many. Because as soon as the pre-orders were sold out and closed, I was done. And then people go, I missed it. Oh my God, can you open it? Oh, please. And then I reopen it. And that's my fault, not your fault. It's all on me, not you. But then I put my ass in a predicament. Do you know what I mean? And here we all sit going, let's fix this and let's get this shit going and get everything together. And I have been doing double the shipping that I would normally be doing because I try to ship out every day, but you know, a little at a time is what we do. I still haven't received my Chapel Rose deck in from China. That's tried to come through customs a few fucking times and hasn't been able to do so. I'm hoping that it will be sometime in the month of March. In fact, if it's not coming in March, I'm gonna have to cancel that order and I will be forced to go with another company. I have no choice, but I wanna go through that same company because they've done all 4 of my other previous decks. It ain't their motherfucking fault that customs is tight right now with all the controversy and all the problems happening between the US and China. I mean, so it's making it 10 times worse now. So Chapel Rose decks have not come in yet, as well as I think the midnight hour ones, I had to order more of those. They haven't come in yet. Again, I fucking trust my gut and I trust that if it's delayed, it just ain't time yet. Okay? A lot of people have been huffy and puffy over not getting their products. When everybody gets their products and you see everybody with them and you go, God, I really could have used that product right now. You're going to regret being so hasty and not trusting the process. Where am I going to go? I've been here 7 years. I've been selling products for at least 4 or 5 of them. Where am I going to go? Okay, you just gotta fucking trust me. And if you don't trust me, then you don't fucking entertain me and you don't fucking give me your money. Because as soon as you start getting hyphy or impatient, I will immediately refund you because I'm not dealing with nobody's bullshit. I don't want to because there's too many other people out there that are absolutely willing to just chillax through it because they trust me. And when they do get their products, they're like, oh my God, it's so worth the wait. Listen, when I need money, I burn my own motherfucking money candle. Because of all the intentions I put in there. You know what I'm saying? All the herbs that are in that motherfucker, whatever. The crystals that are in there, the essential oils. So I trust my products. And if you want to do anything with me, trust me, okay? Trust me. I've had to wait for 2 new products to come out. One is a bracelet, which I'm going to have to talk about because it's my Sedona bracelet. And I'm going to Sedona next month for my retreat. And I'm actually taking crystal beads there that I'm going to sound charge in Sedona. And those beads will be turned into bracelets. And that's going to be my new bracelet. But before I can, you know, I couldn't talk about it before then because I'm so behind on other pre-orders for other bracelets, which I'm still trying to hack away at. But I have no choice because, you know, that's going to come in a pinch like this. In a blink of an eye, I'm going to Sedona. So, and that's my newest bracelet. And, you know, it's just going to add more pre-orders. But I trust my gut. I haven't done a new bracelet in a really long time since my Love Me Tender ones, which is the white ones that look like an engagement ring or a wedding ring. And now the Sedona one. I think the Sedona one's going to be powerful because first of all, it's going to be in Sedona that I'm taking them. We're going to sound charge them with the sound bath. I have this whole thing that I am prepared to do with it. And I'm also going to Reiki it while I'm up there myself. So I'm just excited about this new bracelet, but I've had to keep it to myself all this time because I've just been so behind on the other ones. But again, and those are not on sale yet. Please don't text me or email me or DM me about it. You'll know they're ready to go, which will be very soon. Anyways, we're going to get into your extended. Thank you for sitting with me through all this. I've had to get it out of my system. And I had to talk about the Sedona bracelet and to give you that whole backstory of, you know, how behind I am, but I got to do it. I have to talk about Sedona's bracelet. It's going to be a big fucking deal and very limited. I'm not taking 200 fucking pre-orders for it. I cannot. I refuse. So it'll be very fucking limited. You'll know because I'll post it on my Instagram stories, okay? When it's up on my website. So let's get into the extended. We're going to use the Sexual Tarot Magic deck. That link will be pinned in one of the comments below. Also follow me on my second vlog channel, Missy in Wonderland. That link will also be below. And don't forget, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, xi_Missy_xi, okay? So reminder, we have the pep back in our step. It feels like now we're no longer going against the grain. We're no longer going against the current, which is just how I have personally felt for like at least 16 months, maybe 18 months, a year and a half or so. That's how I felt. And now I really just feel like I'm finally feeling like, oh my God, I'm kind of going with the flow, with the current, not because I was being stubborn. You see what I'm saying? I feel like you guys are all going to resonate. It's like, no matter what we did, we felt like we just couldn't get ahead. It's just, we felt stuck. And now there's like this weird freedom of like, oh my God, I'm like finally not up against the current. And I think that's all on purpose. There's something that has shifted. There's some kind of wheel that has turned. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. All right. I'll see you guys in the extended. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. Love you. Bye.